Welcome to the Technical Writing Success Podcast. This is episode 127.
And I'm Daphne.
And I'm Fred. Today we're diving into a really crucial topic for anyone involved in managing large volumes of documentation.
Exactly. We're exploring a brand new article from our very own producer, senior technical writer, Robbins.
That's right. The article is titled Tool Review. Author it, and it was published just today, September 5, 2025. It offers a really comprehensive look at a powerful solution for technical communication. So, to kick us off, what exactly is Author It, and why should technical writers and documentation specialists pay attention to it?
Right. Well, what's fascinating here is that Author, it isn't just another document management system. Not at all. It's a robust component content management system, or CCMS, and an authoring application rolled into one. Unlike systems that see content as, single files, Author, it stores content as these granular, reusable objects, little pieces, and these are all kept in a central database it calls the library.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit, this component-based approach. That sounds like a pretty fundamental shift from, traditional methods. Why is that important for modern enterprise organizations?
Yeah, it really is a shift. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it enables single sourcing, which is key, plus incredibly efficient content reuse and streamlined multi-channel publishing. Think about organizations managing hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of documents in what we call an evergreen environment, always being updated. This system gives you a solid maintenance strategy for all that complexity.
Okay, so it's all about structured, topic-based authoring then.
Yeah.
What are the key benefits of breaking down content into these small, self-contained pieces? You mentioned topics, paragraphs, images, even sentence fragments.
Well, this raises an important question about how we achieve, true efficiency and consistency. Author, its object-oriented architecture gives you, I'd say, three really significant benefits. First, you get a single source of truth for all your content. That means updating information is incredibly efficient, like super efficient. If a product name changes, or maybe a legal disclaimer, you update that one object in the library. And then, upon publishing, that change automatically propagates everywhere that object is used. It saves immense time on those tedious find and replace tasks.
Wow, okay, that alone sounds huge. No more hunting through hundreds of files.
Exact.
Here's where it gets really interesting for efficiency. No more maintaining 10 different versions of the same legal disclaimer.
Precisely. And second, this granular control is the key to true content reuse, real reuse. You can simply drag and drop objects, let's say a troubleshooting procedure, into any number of different documents. This not only saves significant time, but critically ensures consistency and accuracy across your entire documentation suite. Everyone uses the same approved bit. And third, its variant management feature. This lets you create different versions of a document, but from the same source content. So, for example, creating product variants for different customers or geographical locations. You just include or exclude specific content objects. This means you get tailored documentation without creating entirely separate files that you then have to maintain separately. It's much more agile.
That flexibility sounds incredibly valuable, especially for global companies or those with lots of product variations.
Absolutely. And beyond reuse, Author, its strengths also extend into the authoring experience itself. It provides a dedicated environment that separates content from formatting, so writers can focus purely on the text and its structure, the visual presentation, that gets applied automatically at publishing based on predefined templates.
That sounds like a huge win for maintaining corporate standards and consistent branding. Doesn't matter who's writing or where they are, it looks right.
Exactly. And speaking of where they are, collaboration is another area where Author, it shines. It's cloud-based, so it supports globally distributed teams working together in real time. Plus, it includes built-in review and approval workflows, which really streamlines the whole process and helps ensure accuracy from SMEs and other stakeholders.
Right, getting those sign-offs smoothly. So once the content is perfect, what about getting it out into the world? Multi-channel publishing is such a big deal these days, isn't it?
It really is. And one of the most powerful features of a CCMS like Author, it is its ability to publish from that single source to a wide variety of formats, just with a click, basically. We're talking responsive HTML5 online help, high-quality PDFs, Word files for print, even interactive e-learning courses, and specialized formats like XML and DITA, too.
And Kurt's article also mentions localization. That can be a massive headache and expense for global teams, right?
Oh, definitely. And what's fascinating here is how it intelligently identifies only the content components that have changed, just the bits that are new or updated. It sends only those specific components for translation. This drastically reduces translation costs and time. You're only paying for new or updated text, not the whole document every single time.
That's a potential game changer for budgets and timelines. Let's take a brief break for a special message from our producer, Kurt Robbins.
Hi, this is Kurt Robbins. First, thanks for listening. I truly appreciate your support. I want to let you know that I'm currently accepting new clients. My rates are affordable, and I have more than 25 years of experience working for enterprise companies like Microsoft, Northrop Grumman, Oracle, PNC Bank, FedEx, USAA, and Wells Fargo, among many others. If you want to improve your IT documentation and communications, hire me. I deliver fast, know how to use AI to improve efficiency and accuracy, and love going the extra mile to satisfy my clients. Thank you for subscribing and listening. Back to you, Daphne and Fred.
Welcome back to the Technical Writing Success Podcast. We've been discussing the capabilities of Author It based on Kurt Robbins' new article.
Right, we covered the benefits, single sourcing, reuse, variant management, publishing. But it's important to discuss that author. It isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, and this raises an important question about organizational readiness. The shift from, document-centric thinking to component-centric authoring requires a new mindset. It takes training and definitely a commitment to new workflows. It's a change.
So it's definitely not just plug and play. There's an investment required in learning and setup time.
Precisely. The initial setup, things like template design, migrating legacy content that can be a complex undertaking. It often requires specialized assistance. Kurt's article also points out that compared to some competitors like, say, Madcap Flare, Paligo, or Adobe FrameMaker, the user interface might feel a bit dated to some users, a bit more traditional maybe.
Okay. Good to know. And considering it's an enterprise solution, I imagine the financial investment is also pretty significant.
That's correct. It represents a significant financial investment that makes it best suited for medium to large organizations, the companies with really complex documentation needs and a large volume of reusable content. Those are the ones that would truly benefit most from its capabilities and see the ROI.
Okay, so wrapping this up then, what does this all mean for our listeners? The technical writers, documentation specialists, and IT professionals out there?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, for those of you working in those large-scale enterprise environments, if you're grappling with content sprawl, inconsistency, high localization costs, it offers a really compelling solution. By embracing true component content management, your teams can create, reuse, and maintain high-quality documentation with, frankly, unparalleled efficiency and consistency. Thank you for listening to the Technical Writing Success Podcast, where we help you get smarter than your